evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I would think Diego Godin is key defensively. His brilliant reading of danger is his real strength, and his timing of the tackle isn't far behind. And another centre-back who'll pop up on a set-piece and grab a goal for you.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's looking to get there first. So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Costa battles to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. Now can he finish? Morata plays it out to the wing. And that's been levered clear. Back in once more. And play, and it is a goal kick. Good idea, just poorly executed. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Deftly done. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Dinks one in. Griezmann is demanding it out wide. Now it's Costa. Costa pushes it out wide. Out wide to the right. Gets into some space. Puts in a cross. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, terrible pass. He's left his back. So! Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. With a delicate ball. Is it in? He's got away with one there. Morata. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Saul gets into the right position to intercept. Godin. Koke tries to get it forward quickly. There will be a throw-in. Throw-in. Okay. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Savage plays it forward. Oh, good interception. And he just whacks it away. Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Felipe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. It's got through to him. It could be in here. It's Griezmann! He scores! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took...
That's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Goes long. Yes, he is offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
And it's Griezmann. A great ball, now the shot! Turns and goes back. Partey proves too strong there. Aimed long and direct. Costa. He's through. And the counter is on. Going through. Can he shoot? Partey went in strong and he took the ball. Cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Saul. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Out to the left it goes. Oblak can pick that up. And it's Juanfran. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Could move up a gear here. Costa floats one over. Griezmann! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Serbia still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Done very well to intervene. The shot's on! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well played, he saw that coming. And that's been won straight back. It's got through and... Defenders on the back foot. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Costa. Face to face with the keeper. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Forward it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ah, he's given it away. And the ball's come out. Can he score? Back of the net. Back to within 1. Interesting. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Morata looking to run onto it. Morata.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And now the breakaway. Griezmann is desperately calling for it out wide. Griezmann. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Morata. Big chance! No mistake!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with it.
And that is that. Serbia beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. Your reflections then, Jim?
Serbia really will be deflated by the result.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. So, Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch. Well, it's something I've noticed more of. They're defending much deeper.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pjanic. Now it's Mandzukic. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Played out to the right. There's no flag. Plays it back. He's gone for it. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Still goalless at the moment. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct. Mandzukic.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Pjanic. Pjanic tries to stroke it through. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexandro demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Timely intervention. Matuidi goes... Matuidi! Goal!
Matuidi showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
João Cancelo. Pjanic. And he's cut it out. Looking to break out here. Alexandro has got himself a free kick. Aimed long and direct. Pauk going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Matuidi spreads it towards the left, and he's whipped it in low. Pauk can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Out wide to the right. He has it out wide now. Goes for the cross. Oh, that is a terrific save! Cacciaridi. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Alexandro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Pauk need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well positioned to make that interception. That's a throw. Chesney deals with it effortlessly. Alexandro. Goes for goal!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Akpom. Caught offside that time.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Up for the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Matuidi has made his mark on this game. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing a
going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
And it's Dybala. MarGaMaN. And he's made certain that won't get through. That'll be a throw-in. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Alexandro goes looking. Pjanic over to the left. A real chance to break. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. Looking to dink it in. It's one! It's in! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Akpom, let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it out to the wing.
PAOK merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that's found its target. Can he find a finish now? And he's there to cut it out. Turns and goes back. Gets into some space.
PAOK showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's MarGaMaN. boots it to safety. Forward it goes. Akpom.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a brilliant interception. Pjanic. Dybala. Now the counter.
They're making life really hard for themselves.
And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive... Shoots! Fiorentina know that that could have been a whole lot worse.
Peter, this is a show of overcommitment and an invitation to be counter-attacked.
It'll be a throw-in. Bernat. And it's Neymar. Bertu does well there, alert. It's Cavani! Bertu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Fiorentina still to register a shot on target. Simeone. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Cavani. Mbappe! That really should have hit the net. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Simeone. In the end, they found... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Bernat.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Neymar. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it forward quickly.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas. It's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Mbappe. There too. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, really good feet from him. Pumps it into the area. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Cavani, and he's surging through. Neymar. It's Neymar! Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. There too. Draxler did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's through. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again. So deadlock still as the... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now it's Cavani. Just brushed off the ball there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's got away. Mbappe goes looking. Forward it goes. Simeone. Kazawa goes looking. A real chance to break. Neymar. Get a throw in. Now it's Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Draxler up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Fiorentina can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He's gone for the shots! Oh, that is special! About as smooth as it gets! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And he's produced a beauty. So the ball's gone out of play, and a change is upcoming. Fiorentina take the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Daniel Alves. Bernat. Played out to the right. And back to base. And it's Simeone. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Neymar taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, crossbar! Aimed long and direct. Bernat gets it back. Vertu, who's made his mark on this game. What are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Fiorentina are looking...
No question, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Knocks it away. Kimpembe sticks in a foot to win it back. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's come loose. And it's Cavani. And he's cut it out. Can he score? Oh, taken with style. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's out once more. Kuzawa.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
That'll be a throw. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Done very well to intervene.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Fiorentina can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well...